Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more comic book reviews. It's Wednesday, so we're going to talk comic books. And today we are going to be reviewing the new comic book issue number 1 of Batman and Robin. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so without further ado, here we go. Father and son, Bruce and Damian, Batman and Robin. From Batman vs. Robin to Night Terrors, a lot has happened to the dynamic duo. But now they're back together and ready to fight crime in Gotham. Just in time for Batman's most monstrous rogues to team up to turn the city into an urban jungle, a new villain watches from the shadows, intent on revenge, with a plot to turn one of the Batman's greatest assets against him. Can Damian help his father solve the case before it's too late? I really did enjoy this issue. I was pleasantly surprised, and what I really did like about this is that relationship dynamic between Bruce and Damian. We do get to see them really are like this. They're a team now. They really are this team. They even have this thing even in the opening. This is minor spoilers, by the way. It's nothing like story breaking here. What I'm about to tell you about the story here. They even have this opening panel where they're on this mission to stop somebody, and you have Damien going, "Hey, if winner whoever hits the most bunnies wins," and you have Bruce going, "Okay, let's save the hostages first, then we can keep count." You really don't really see things like that, like how he treated the other Robins beforehand. So it's nice to see that Bruce is not saying less hardened, but it's nice to see Bruce really taking more of a kind of a lighter role here, especially now that this is his actual biological son. And what I really also did like about this is the fact that you really do see the influence of Alfred. You see that Alfred has really rubbed off on Damien, and he even talked about his time with Alfred. Alfred did things this way, and you see that even when Damien makes breakfast for both of them, and he says Alfred always said that breakfast is like one of the most important meals, or something in that vein. And then there's a moment where Bruce was about to touch the food without going to the table, and Damien just slaps his hands like, "What are you, an animal?" And then he pours the tea and everything else. So you really do see that Alfred's raising and Alfred watching over Damien really rubbed off for him. And you can really see that Damien also really loved Alfred. And I thought that was really nice nod to the previous arcs where Alfred really was like kind of a central figure in Damien's life. So I thought that was pretty cool to really still have Damien carry that influence of Alfred in this. And another thing I really did like and enjoy, I really did like the art style about this too. I did like the fact that we're getting this kind of monstrous rogues gallery in here. And some of the villains that you're going to see is Orca, Man Bat, and Killer Croc, just to name a few. And we still don't know what the whole game plan is with this villain. This was kind of just like introducing everything back into the this new era of Gotham here. And I really did enjoy it. I like the fact that we have Batman a little bit more lighter. He's not as what is the word that they always use for Batman? I mean, like the word just escapes me. But he's not as grim, brooding. There we go. He's not as broody as other iterations of Batman that we've seen. This Batman seems to be a little bit more comfortable in his role now that he has his son with him. And there's even elements in here which I really did enjoy, is that he realizes that this is his son. He wants his son, and I guess he's taking from all the experiences from the Robins that he's had before. He wants his son to also have a normal life, so he enrolls Damien into Gotham. This is the only real conflict between the two so far that we're going to see in this issue, is the fact that he wants Damien to also have a semi-normal life. Because let's be honest, folks, there is absolutely no way Damian Wayne is going to have a normal life. Number one, being a son of billionaire Bruce Wayne, with the public always going to be in his eyes. And two, there's no way you're going to have a normal life while being Robin, a vigilante, beating up criminals at night. So Damien, of course, is not keen to the idea because, one, he's highly more intelligent than the teachers that's going to teach him. Two, he's more concerned with the crime rate in Gotham than making friends. And this is something that Bruce and Damien is gonna have conflict with, because Bruce is trying to provide a life that he never had to Damien. He wants him to go out there and make friends and things like that. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna work. If we're gonna see panels of Damien in high school and trying to open up to people. So overall, I really did enjoy it. I thought the art style was really good. This was a really solid first issue. I'm gonna recommend it. I really like the characterization of Damian and his growth and progression. He is still, don't get it twisted, he is still that cocky son of a you know what. He still think he's better. He's still that arrogant Damian Wayne, but there is some maturity to that thanks to Alfred. So I really did enjoy what they were doing here, showing a little bit of progression, showing a little character growth with him. So definitely check this one out. This is Justin from TacosToGeeks.com. Did you read Batman and Robin issue number 1? Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are, and who do you think this hidden villain in the shadows are. I mean, so far we've seen Killer Croc, we've seen Orca, and we've seen Man Bat, which seems to be the big issue number 2 issue here. So definitely check this one out. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Very important if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this from tacosgeeks.com, by all means, browse our website. We will be at New York Comic Con this year, so we'll be doing all our coverage there. We will be at New York Toy Fair this year as well, so stay tuned for coverage there from all vendors and companies and stuff like that. It's going to be a really good time. Whole bunch of conventions, whole bunch of events coming your way, so definitely stay tuned. Keep it locked here on tacosandgeeks.com. Later days.